Okay, we've got our 4 boxes, we've got our Phillips screwdriver, we've got our helping hands. Let's begin to build the cabinet. Take the cabinet and fixings boxes and remove the nuts, bolts and plastic corner brackets from the fixings box and the MDF box from the cabinet box. So, let's move those out of the way for the moment. Fixings. Exciting boxes. Ooh, I think there might be a pin badge in there. Right, and the cabinet pieces. Ooh, try not to destroy the box as we open this. All very well packed, as I'm sure you can appreciate. The cabinet pieces, that looks like the screen pieces. So we'll leave those for the moment. Where are we at? Right. You'll always be attaching the plastic brackets to the sides of the panels with the markings and text on. Those are going to go inside the Picade, so you won't be able to see them when it's finished. So, let's get the base panel A, as that's the first one that's mentioned, which is going to be in this pack somewhere. You can use your Phillips screwdriver to rip holes in the shrink wrap. Don't even need a knife, it's like magic. Let's see if we can find panel A. So we've got the 2 sides, which are B and D. We've got the top piece with the handle, which is C. We've got the front piece, which is E. The back door, which is F. So, panel A, the Picade base. Remember, brackets to the side with the markings, letters on, it's going inside. Believe me, there's a bin down here. It's not really. Right, plastic brackets, which are probably not in there. I bet that's the Picade board itself, thinking about it. Try not to have all these fall down the gaps of the table. Whee! Plastic brackets, bolts, and plastic brackets. We'll put the wiring to one side as we won't need those till later. Some feet. More wires, more brackets. Sexy Picade pin badge. I hope to see a lot of these around. More fixings, right. In the bin. Okay. So, from looking at the picture on here, it's this side of the bracket that wants to go down onto so 5. So they're going on the 5 marked spaces. If I were better prepared, I would have a small dish to put these in. I recommend you also have a small dish on hand. I'm just going to risk the table. It's a fairly tight fit into the bracket, so you'll probably need to screw it in. Not sure how much of this will be sped up. It's all good. Okay. I also fortunately have a small set of pliers which I will use to get all these nice and tight. Lovely. Bracket 2. Could just try the humorous banter while I'm doing this, but frankly I think we'll be fast forwarding through this bit. See my hands at super speed. Straight. Right, excellent. Two. Only 3. Right, there we go. So now this might be interesting. Oh, we're all good. And those little tears are going to be covered by the bolt head, fortunately. Just to point out, we do sell both these screwdrivers and pliers on our web shop. You won't be disappointed. I work here, I bought them. Cool. 5 brackets on piece A. 5 and 3 bolts and nuts. Lovely. Next, take panel B and attach it to the 2 brackets on the side of panel A, closest to the speaker grill, using 2 more M3 nuts and bolts. So, panel B is going to go on this side, much like that. Already got the pre-drilled holes, so let's see if we can't fit these through. Right, those are on, the panel's in the right place. Let's tighten them. One, 2. Don't over tighten, you don't really want divots in your MDF. It is fairly soft stuff, it's hard enough. You'll damage the sexy powder coat if you tighten them too much. What's next? Take panel C, the top, and attach right angle plastic brackets to each side of it using 2 M3 bolts and nuts on each side. Which we don't unfortunately have a picture of. Right. But the only way that fits is if this side is the side that marries up to the side with writing on. Nearly missed that one. So you want it like that, with your side with the two slots in the centre hole, not up against the side of panel C. not going to tighten this up too much so there's still some sideways movement available on the bracket so that it marries up correctly. Let's do the other side. Okay, then attach panel C to panel B using another M3 nut and bolt. The side of the bracket with the hole in the centre attaches to panel B. Oh, there we go, it even tells us. Read it through before you start, you know, like you would with a test or an exam, or like you were always told to but never did. There's reasons. Panel C attaches with the protruding part towards the back. So, how close did we get? Nowhere near. There we go. This is why the soft covering, because you're going to be sliding it around a bit and bending it around, and you don't want to scratch this sexy powder coat. Maybe you do, sadists. I don't. Right, that's on. I will now tighten these two as so. Okay.